I mean, we think it's an experienced hitter that had a great first half for us, and he added a lot today. Our DH has added a lot today, as a matter of fact. But, we think he's going to help out a lot.
Joe, kind of an odd first inning with a lot of errors on the other side. Do you like to see your team capitalizing on that and really taking advantage?
I mean, you look at the box score after the first inning, and it was like it was backwards. It was really strange. And we did a good job of capitalizing, and a huge hit by Jacoby Ellsbury to really open it up.
What did you think of Tanaka today?
I thought his stuff was really good. I got to watch most of it on TV, so it looked pretty good.
Speaking of that, what riled you up so much in that situation?
Well, clearly I don't understand the rule because a runner's not supposed to be able to deviate his path to second base, and he's supposed to be able to touch the bag when he slides. I didn't see either of those things, and I know that you're not allowed to argue replays. I just wanted an explanation. Similarly, you're not allowed to argue balks. I see managers go out all the time and ask for an explanation, and they don't get tossed. So I have no idea how they could make the call they did. I'll get clarity on it tomorrow, I'm sure. But all I wanted was an explanation, and you can read my lips. I just want an explanation. I never got one.
Who else? Justin and Anthony.
Joe, what was the big difference with Tanaka from the first inning till everything that happened after?
Well, I just think he got everything going. The split he threw in the first inning, I think it was to Cruz, didn't do much. It looked like we kind of gave him, an opportunity in the first inning too. But after that, I thought his split was really good. He got it going, and his slider was really good. His cutter was good, and his fastball was good. So, sometimes there's a lot of pitchers. First inning, it takes them a little time to get going, and it took him a little time. And he did a really good job of bearing down and leaving it what it was.
Anthony.
When you went out, was the conversation from your end, trying to get an explanation from the umpire's end, you can't be out here and no explanation?
Yeah, he says you can't, he says I'm going to have to toss you. I said all I want is an explanation. That's all I want. And I don't know. I mean, obviously I am reading the rule incorrectly because it's black and white to me. That's about as clear as a call as you can make, I think.
Who else? Kenny.
Joe, Castro and Headley are okay.
Just
yeah.
Below blow.
And Torres, another 3 hits.
Yeah, I mean, he's been great. He's played really, really well, and we needed to continue because I know that I'm going to have to spell those guys a little bit, and Castro's coming off an injury, so it really helps.
Danny, right behind you.
Joe, here. You mentioned Tanaka in the first inning, but the way it was going, it could have gotten bad. The strikeout to Seager, how significant do you think that was in this game?
Oh, I think it was really important. And similarly, he did it in the Detroit game. He had second and third, and I think maybe nobody out or one out and got out of that with only giving up the 1 run. So, I mean, it's, like I said, it took him a couple hitters to get his stuff going. I mean, you look at three of the four first balls that were hit, they were hit hard. And then after that, there wasn't a ton that were hit hard, and he did a nice job.
In the middle, Joe.
You've won 9 of 13, back-to-back series for the first time in a month. With the Indians and Red Sox coming to town, do you feel like you guys are starting to hit your stride again?
I think we're definitely playing better, and obviously it's really important this time of year with how much time is left in the week that we have ahead. So you wanted to continue, stay on a roll.
Dave.
Joe, there's plenty of times with managers where you see things building or frustration during the course of a game. For you to get kind of that heated that early in a game that you're up 6-1, was it the rule that just rubs you the wrong way? Was there anything else that was going on?
All I wanted was an explanation, right? And it's 6-1 in the third inning. Well, you got a runner on first and Nelson Cruz up. I mean, it could be 6-3 in a hurry. And I'm going to protect my players. I mean, that's the bottom line. And again, for the life of me, I don't understand it.
Anyone else? Right here to your left, Joe. Mike.
Joe, you got Kluber and Severino tomorrow. You kind of look at that measure stick game and then potential playoff matchup.
It's a really good matchup. You have two pitchers that are throwing the ball extremely well. I mean, Corey Kluber has been an ace, and Sevy is developing into an ace, so it should be a pretty good pitching matchup.